Last time we took a look at the Gnoll Minion box over here, and today it's time to look at the Boss box, which features the huge-sized Gnoll Warseeker Mini, which you can see right here on the box cover now. Honestly, this would also make a pretty good Yinogu Mini, I think, as well, especially since they're the same gameplay size, that huge size. Of course, this box also comes with a book of tactics and abilities and role-playing information, plus a map and some tokens. So, with thanks to Steamforged Games for sending it our way, let's take a look at Rage of the Gnoll Warseeker. This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press. Are you ready to introduce a whole new style of dragon to your 5e campaigns? The Field Guide to Floral Dragons is a lushly illustrated hardcover book with 26 brand new floral dragons, plus pests, pollinators, and fungi, not to mention new magic items and poisons, all with rich lore, biology, habitats, stat blocks, and story hooks. From the tiny-sized, plane-hopping dandelion dragon, to the haughty and toxic larkspur dragon, to the kind-hearted avuncular apple tree dragon. You'll be able to get the book plus reference cards, minis, and more in the Kickstarter going on now. Use our links in the corner or in the doohickey down below. That is the Field Guide to Floral Dragons on Kickstarter now. Opening up the box, you know what to expect by now. We get the double-sided map in the new painterly style. We get a token board with 10 gnolls and 5 barrels. We get the little advert, and we get the 42-page lore and adventure booklet, and of course we get the mini, which we are going to take a look at first. This oversized gnoll is on a gargantuan-sized base and is 5 inches tall. He'd be even taller if he worked on his posture, and I can certainly sympathize with that. His tail is a separate piece that you have to slot into place. He's got quite a few little details that you'll be able to see better when he's all painted up. Little humanoid skulls on chains around his shoulders, a collection of shields that he's no doubt collected on his belt, and a pretty wicked double-handed axe. As always, we get 3 stat blocks, CRs 9, 15, and 24, depending on your tier of play. So, what is the deal with this enormous gnoll? Well, like the other Epic Encounter boxes, this one doesn't contain a story exactly. It presents you with quite a few options for the origins of this giant gnoll. It might be a demon climbing up from the abyss, a titan buried by the gods when the world was formed, a doomsday mechanism, or a fallen deity itself. The book also posits some possible scenarios for how you can bring this creature into your ongoing campaign with various adventure hooks. Now, gnolls, including this guy, are nomadic killing machines, so it doesn't have a lair like most of the other big bads do. Instead, we're presented with a wrecked desert town. Epic Encounters always includes gameplay elements on its maps to make your battles more cinematic and dynamic. All the gameplay details are spelled out in the booklet, but this town has holes ripped into the ground that lead into the sewer tunnels underneath for hidden movement around the map. You have ladders leading up to the roofs for elevated combat, and you have some scattered barrels that hold a variety of interesting things that I'm going to leave you to discover. The included token board gives you some extra barrel tokens that you can place around the map as you like. If you don't have the minion box, you can also use the gnolls as minis on this map. The opposite side of the map presents another section of the town at night, so you can mix it up depending on the strategies of your players. Now, the stat blocks included aren't anything super special. Basically, they're just an oversized and overpowered gnoll. But the booklet gives you page after page after page of one-time actions that your Gnoll Warseeker might pull in combat. From a howling hyena laugh that frightens foes, to hurling a character across the map and into the sewers, to throwing rubble and boulders, to bashing multiple people at once with this massive club, to eating people, to vomiting up a pack of regular gnolls, which is why you need the minis or the tokens, to straight up just ripping a fool in half. Like all of the Epic Encounter boss boxes, you can run this as its own standalone story, or you can run it after the minion box, the Savannah of the Gnoll pack, or as part of your regular campaign. You can also just use portions of the box. You can grab the map and the terrain features from the book the next time a fight breaks out in an arid town in your own campaigns against any kind of foe. Or steal the Warseeker's epic combat abilities and give them to your own raging giant big bad, whatever it happens to be. My only criticism of this box is a couple of minor typos in the booklet. They probably need an extra proofreading pass or two for these books. Also, I would still love to see the inclusion of special magical loot items that can be found or crafted after these encounters that your PCs can then acquire to commemorate and remember the event. Epic Encounters Rage of the Gnoll Warseeker, it's fun to say, is available now for between $40 and $50. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section down below. In the meantime, remember to check out the Floral Dragon Kickstarter going on right now. If you like leshies, you are really gonna dig these nature-based dragons. I actually have the book, and if you think that the idea of adding floral dragons to your campaign is probably a good idea, I think you're gonna like this book. We have a video that we've done, it's probably out now, you can go see it in the corner up there. But next up in the Epic Encounters line is Local Legends, which we'll have more on here very soon, I promise you that. And their newly announced sets, Palace of the Drow Queen and a Lair of the Drider. And yeah man, they both look really good. Those have a release date of June 5th, 2024. We'll have full reviews of them as soon as we get our grubby little goblin paws on them. In the meantime, subscribing to the channel here, hitting that like button, and visiting our sponsors helps us out a lot. You can come find us on social media at one of the sites over here. For now, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.